Hey guys, what up? It's Goose TV here again today, and today I'm back with another Madden mobile video on my channel. Now today's video, guys, is another exciting one. Now this time of year is always really fun because we get to look back at a lot of stuff during the year, and that's exactly what we're doing today. We've got the Madden Mobile 21 top pulls of the year. I went back on each of my top pulls of the week episodes and compiled all the best ones to make a top 10 list. I have one honorable mention as well. Some of the pulls in this episode are absolutely insane. Every single one of these is, and it's just crazy to know that people were able to pull these kinds of things. Now, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make like a great video on this because the last few weeks have been all the same. There's not really any crazy pulls. It's literally just live event master pulls. But earlier this year and kind of the middle of the year, there was opportunities for tons of different stuff. So you'll see that in this video. Absolutely unreal. Now, the goal is to continue the top pulls of the week series in Madden Mobile 22. Obviously, we'll have to see how that works, but by the looks of it, we've got coin packs, we've got some different stuff. Obviously, we still have promos, so I'm sure there's still going to be opportunities for top polls of the week, so make sure to send your polls into goosetoppolls@gmail.com when the new season does start. Like I said, planning to do that. I'm very excited to get into it, but I'm very excited as well for you guys to check out the top polls of the year in this video today. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on my post notifications so you never miss any of my videos. 70% of you guys aren't subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's try to get this video to 100 likes, and without further ado, enjoy the top 10 Madden Mobile 21 polls of the year. We're going to start off here with an honorable mention. This one is from Orange Boy 101. This one from week 12 in the most feared kind of time. We had limited time players available in some events. After a while, I think kind of in the middle towards the end of most feared, stuff started to drop. The first batch was Ezekiel Elliott, and then out of position Rob Gronkowski, who was a linebacker. And when the event first dropped, the reason this is an honorable mention is because it was actually glitched. You weren't supposed to get both of them. Basically, whatever happened with the pull rates or whatever, if you pulled one of them, you pulled both of them at the start. I don't know how long it was for, but if you were able to pull them, you pulled them both. So it's still a fantastic pull. Regardless, you're getting two masters for nothing. You're getting lucky in the event. Obviously, it's a glitch, but regardless, very cool. Orange Boy 101. Let's move on to the 10th pull of the year. At number 10, this is a poll from Noah in week 31. This is from Campus Heroes. So if you remember, during Campus Heroes, we also had limited time players. A lot of different limited time players at different times of the year. And one of them was Deion Sanders. And at the time, this was the best card in the game. This card came out. It had amazing stats. Obviously, 200 power, 98 overall card. I don't remember what the... I think what the Masters were already 98. But it doesn't really matter. Like I said, the 98 Deion Sanders at the time was the best card in the game. Very few people were able to pull him from the event. And I remember Noah sent me this from the event. Obviously, it was also able to pull a 94 Tommy Harris. And the odds of even pulling a player in the promo is super low. And on top of pulling the best card in the game at the time, it was amazing. At number 10, there's Noah's pull. Let's move on to number 9. At number 9, we got a poll from Vortex 10, week 28, Super Bowl and Honors. The Honors Boomer Bust event worked like this. Basically, you played an event, you got a championship run player, and you got a Honors Shield. That's all you got. So, as you can see by that, Vortex 10 played this 3 different times. He got 3 shields you can see on the left there, and then he got 3 championship run players. And in that 3 tries, he pulled 2 He pulled 2 Chase Young's honors player. Absolutely insane. Like I said, you're going to see a lot of this kind of stuff on this top polls of the year video, but 2 players in 3 tries, 2 of the best players at the time. Vortex 10, great pull. Let's move on to number 8. Number 8's poll never had a name, or I believe the name I didn't include or something like that for whatever reason, but it's still one of the better polls we had this year. If you remember, during pretty much every single field pass for power rankings, and then it turned to solo battles. But basically, you had, an event you could play where you could get some players for that field pass, you get chances at badges, and then you'd also get obviously very low chances at pulling kind of those masters or whatever. I played those so much this season, I only pulled 2 individual ones. This guy played this event twice, got 2 players, got a badge obviously, and then got Baker Mayfield on both tries. He obviously played the Baker Mayfield event and got him on both tries that he played the event. Like I said, I don't have a name or anything, but this is one of the better pulls of the year. At number 8, let's move on to number 7. Number 7 is a great pull here from Jacob Mecher. I'm not sure. I apologize if you're watching this. From week 32, this was the Career Tribute Drew Brees event. We had a couple career tributes this year. There's also a couple career tributes I left out. Some people pulled doubles, but there's even better. And I didn't want to include too many career tribute polls on this top polls of the year, but like I said, Jacob here pulled 3 Drew Brees, and this was legit because there was glitches and stuff all throughout the year. I believe he said, I forget how much, I think he said he used like 5k stamina, it was like 100 plays, and got 3 career tribute Drew Brees. Now, I don't think it went for a ton of coins, but still, it was not that easy to pull, so amazing pull there from Jacob in week 32. Let's move on to number 6. At number 6, at the time, this was the craziest pull, and obviously, it's one of the better pulls we had all season, and it's the earliest poll on this video. Back when we had Legends, there was also Boomer Bust style. You could play, it was basically 6 events per week you could play. It was a single time event, and then you had chances of, obviously you got badges from each one, and you had chances of pulling the Master or the Legend player. The kickoff badges, kind of ignore those. You can see he played 3 events to get the Decade badges. In those 3 events, he pulled 2 Max Strongs. Very similar thing to almost everything else. It is a Boomer Bust style thing. At the start of the year, this was so huge to have these kind of pulls. Like I said, week 6, barely starting into the game. Amazing pull from Viaxly. I'm not sure if I said that right, but 2 Max Strong pulls at number 6. Let's move into the top 5. Now, this poll would be higher if it wasn't glitched. Basically, when the Phillip Rivers came out, this was the very first career tribute card we had this year. The pull rates were significantly increased. Now, the fact that you pull 4 of them, regardless, is still going to be a lot of coins, and it is still an amazing pull. It probably would be higher, because imagine you pull 4 of the, like a Boomer Bust player in, 100 packs or whatever this guy did. TB12 sent this in. But 4 Phillip Rivers, it was glitched, but still, 4 Masters, 495 overall players at the time in week 25 was really, really good. Phillip Rivers pull, TB12 at number 5. Let's move on to number 4. The next 4 polls are going to be from only 2 weeks. It's kind of funny because, I don't know, that's just the way it happened. It had some amazing polls in episodes in the same week. Number 4 is from Miz, week 47, 48, one of the recent ones. This is from Summer Blast, opening up fireworks. Tier 3 firework 9. The good firework, I believe, was firework 7, because it was firework 7, which was a good one. You were guaranteed a master. After that, there was no other firework that guaranteed you a master. I believe one gave you like a 100 plus, and another one was like a 99 plus or something. You didn't have good odds at these cards. You did not have good odds. And Miz here pulled 2 masters in 1 firework. Now, each firework was pretty much worth a cost of a master, so to be able to get a second one is really good, but the chance that at least one of them was not guaranteed, pulling 2 masters there from a firework was insane. Miz, amazing, amazing pull. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3 also comes from 47 and 48, week 47, 48. This is also from Summer Blast, very similar here, but this is straight from a live event pull. At this time, the Masters were going for so much, and the rarity of pulling these kind of things was very, very rare. The card from Peroxide, I remember everybody going crazy over this. You can tell there was 9 event plays from Summer Blast, 9 event plays, and pulled 2 of the 102 Masters. And like I said, those cards were worth so many coins. They were not easy to get because there were so many of them, and Peroxide was able to pull 2 of them in just a simple auto event, 9 of them right there. Amazing pull there from Peroxide. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2 and number 1, I probably could go back and forth between, but I'm just going to leave this here at number 2. Awesome 1, 2, 3. This is from week 21. This is from the presents opening from Ultimate Freeze. Now, the giant presents were not good. I don't remember if the giant presents, I think they were worth a master, I think, or maybe it was a little bit less. I don't know exactly what it was worth. Maybe it was worth less, but you didn't have very good chances of pulling good stuff. Most of the time, you got snowballs, maybe some stamina, some of those 91, 92 players, and you got to select 2 of them. As you can see, Awesome 1, 2, 3 here was able to pull a Master Randy Moss, which, like I said, was not guaranteed, but he also pulled a Masterful Present, which was better, obviously, than a Giant Present, which at the time, so I'm guessing Giant wasn't exactly worth a Master cost, but you needed to to trade in, I believe, 2 giant to be able to get 1 masterful present. I believe that's how that worked. The masterful presents ended up being, I believe, out of position versions of all of the masters. There was 4 main masters. I know there was Randy Moss, William Perry. I honestly forget the other ones. Tim Tebow, and yeah, it doesn't really matter. But there was one other masterful present at number 3, which this guy pulled, and it ended up being a Ghost of Madden, which was a level above a 94. And so basically you pulled one of the best players in the game along with a current master in 1 giant present. So one of the best pulls of the year from Awesome123 here from week 21 from Ultimate Freeze. Great pull, and let's move on to the top pull of the year. For number 1 is Brick Squad. So if you remember this is from week 20. This is during Ultimate Freeze. This is before the presents open. Now, I talk to Brick Squad all of the time, and I remember him sending to me this on Discord, this poll, and him just absolutely freaking out and us like, what just happened? When Masterful Presents got added in because they weren't in from the start, we had a brand new cookie exchange set. You got cookies, they were just basically kind of tokens that you could get. It was kind of a boomer bust style, but you got the cookies from playing events, and then you could trade them in for a random present. There was the Gold, Elite, Diamond, and then Masterful Presents, and you had very low chances of even pulling a large present, which was the Elite Presents, or even the Diamond Presents, which were the Giant Presents. Brick Squad opened 2 of these cookie exchanges when the Masterful Present set came out and pulled 2 Masterful Presents. The odds, I remember they were, I think, 0.2% or something like that, which means every 1 in 400 or something. I forget, but I think it was 1 every 400 times you would get a Masterful Present. And he pulled one back to back, which means the odds of that are 1 in 1600. Brick Squad here was able to open Masterful Presents, get 2 of them from just a basic cookie exchange, which was going to give you just a gold present, which meant absolutely nothing. So they ended up both being, I think that's the Randy Moss present, so it doesn't really matter too much, but still, 2 masters in 1 just basic kind of opening. I can't really describe it. It's an amazing pull. Brick Squad, congrats on being the top pull of the year, and that does it for Madden Mobile 21 pulls. There you guys have it, the top polls of the year. I told you, insane, so many insane polls, and thank you to everybody who was able to submit polls this year, and obviously to all of you guys who made it on this video, congratulations. As mentioned, hopefully continuing top polls of the week next year, so look for that in Madden Mobile 22. We've got a couple days left until Madden Mobile 22. I'm very excited. As you guys are seeing this, I'm out of town, so hopefully the game doesn't drop earlier, because it definitely could. We will have to see, but I will see you guys in the next few days. We should have videos out maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, because we're getting more sneak peeks and stuff for Madden Mobile 22. But guys, that's just about it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm Goose TV, and I'm out. I will see you guys later.